Hi everyone, this is Matt with Mineral Stains. Today we're going to cover our Sol-Silicate, so stay tuned. Our Sol-Silicate is what I call our hybrid, which is still a masonry stain with a lower pH of about 11 and the addition of silica. So it's a little bit less of water glass, which is potassium silicate, and it has a little bit addition of silica and other proprietary components. What that does, let's take this brick for example. If this was previously painted, our Sol-Silicate is going to bind to the existing paint, meaning it's going to latch on. Let's call it a Gorilla Glue. And the difference of a Sol-Silicate, you could actually use our Eco Prime as a primer, or you could actually use a standard acrylic primer. The acrylic primer in this case is going to help our product latch on to, say, a Sherwin-Williams, Behr, Valspar, whatever product you used previously. Now, your paint, after about 3 years, is going to start to demineralize, meaning the resins, the actual pigment is going to wear down. So your brick or any type of masonry is going to start to breathe again. So if it's before 3 years, either way, our product is going to latch on like a glue, and at that point, it's going to stick. On the inside, over time, your product, your existing paint is going to break down, and then our product is going to continue to work until it actually latches on to the cavity, let's call it brick in this sequence, and then it's going to continue to work like a masonry stain. So for that reason, I call it a hybrid, because there's two components that a traditional silicate will have a harder time. It's able to apply on drywall much easier because you could put an acrylic primer, and in this case, if you have a factory painted Hardie board, or if it's unpainted, simply you could apply an acrylic primer and then you could go over with our stain. So the difference is, even though this is factory painted, it's still not going to be UV protected like a mineral stain that we use. So for durability and longevity, this is non-combustible, which this will be because it's based on either an acrylic or latex formula, and it's also UV protected. So for instance, I have a pistachio on this side and I have a cappuccino on this side. This color is going to be about the same 15, 20 years from now. Over time, I'm not saying this is going to weather after year 5, 6, or 7, but it's not going to hold up as long as our blend. So in this case, if you have a Hardie board and you have a color that you cannot find, we're able to match it up to our colors, or for instance, Sherwin-Williams or Benjamin Moore colors, so you could actually have more of a variety. So if you want to go like a mint green, for instance, we're able to do that, and we're able to customize it for you. So that's another component. So when you talk about drywall and a Hardie board, this is why we call this product a hybrid. It not only works as a traditional masonry stain, but it also works as a interior and exterior stain. And the flexibility of it, when it comes to components like a Hardie board, it's not going to chip or peel because it's that silica gives it a little bit more flexibility. I hope that this was a little bit more educational, to where we give you a comprehension of what a Sol-Silicate is. So what are the pros and cons? Obviously, the con is going to be it's a little bit more expensive because we have more raw materials that go into this product than a traditional masonry stain. The pros are it works about the same, if not better, with the exception if your wall has a little bit of I'm not going to say movement, but if there's any existing paint or any components, it's going to work a lot better on a building that you're not sure if it was previously painted or any of those coatings. So for that reason, our Sol-Silicate in that point will be the winner. And especially, like I said, on Hardie boards, where you want to use something that's going to be UV protected and non-combustible, it'll definitely beat out the masonry stain because of the silica component. For any more information, please reach out to us, info@mineralstains.com. Thank you so much for attending.